Back again at the Jeffersonville Sportsdrome Speedway for the 75-lap Midwestern Figure 8 Classic here this evening. Abundancy of racing machines and different racing classes. And here's our winner again, Chris Cobb in the front-wheel drive oval division. About your 6th or 7th win, I guess, this year.
Not quite that many. I think we've got 5 for the season.
5 for the season. You got a handful of feature event wins. This one didn't come easy tonight. You had the lead, lost the lead, but then got it back again. Tell us how it happened.
Well, William Chisholm in the 17, pardon me, he put on a heck of a show and real tough battle. Me and him swapped the lead several times, and at the end there, I was able to get around him.
Started having some problems with the car as well. It started misfiring.
Yeah, on the restart with about 5 to go, it misfired, and after that it cleaned up pretty well. But it's okay, I think. We'll see when we get back.
I'll give you a chance to mention your sponsors.
I'd like to thank Kentucky Installation, Copier Mart, Bottom Sign, and Limco here on Eastern Boulevard.
A handful of feature event wins here at the Sportsdrome Speedway. Chris Cobb, he'll be one to watch during the 2011 season here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Catching up with another feature event winner here in Victory Lane at Sportsdrome Speedway, and Brian Krebs has collected his 4th feature win in the front-wheel drive Figure 8 division presented this year by Kentucky Clutch. Congratulations on your 4th feature win. It wasn't easy though.
No, it was not. It was a battle with Billy, the 27 car.
Tell us about your season. You started off, you were just about the only car in its own class at the beginning of the year. And then things kind of took a downhill slump. You got in a slump for a while and then rebounded towards the end of the season to wound up at 4th place in the point standings.
Yes, sir. I hit the wall a few times and had some wrecks in the intersection, got it back together, and came back for it all. And finished 4th.
This racing isn't all glory and interviews, is it? Sometimes you got to work on these things in the shop during the week.
Yes, sir. And it's constantly work to win, so it's constant work.
Give you a chance to mention some of the sponsors on your car this year.
I got Fast Lane Automotives, Krebs Racing, Kenny's Place Bar, and Merle's Truck Repair.
Okay, so congratulations to Brian Krebs. Again, a 4th feature win of the season here at Sportsdrome Speedway. He's going to watch for during the 2011 season here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Always glad to catch up with a winner winning his 1st feature at Sportsdrome Speedway. This one comes from the front-wheel drive oval division. Austin Baum, a 2nd-generation driver, watched his father for many, many years race at Charlestown, Louisville Speedway, and right here at Sportsdrome as well. He drove a familiar black number 74, but this one drives number 54. And how'd you come about that car number?
It's always been my basketball and football number, and I just felt like keeping it the same.
Tell us about the race tonight. Where did you start at?
I started 12th. The car felt really good tonight, and it was just turning really well. Spun out a couple of times, but just kept it going and made it to the front.
Anybody else out there tough to pass? Anybody chasing you down there towards the end?
The 0 car was pretty fast, but I stuck it in there and made it past him.
Brian giving you any pointers? Is he coaching you some on how to drive this car?
Yeah, he helps out a lot, and as well as my grandpa.
How much work do you actually do on the car?
It depends on what needs to be done, whether I do it or not.
What kind of car is this?
It's a 1992 Honda Accord.
Okay. We'll give you a chance to mention some of the sponsors on your car, Austin.
Bombs Racing Supply, Mike's Paint and Body Shop, Pesco Trailer Repair, Johnny Junk Auto Crushing, and Victory of Louisville. And I also want to thank my mom and dad for all their support.
I'll tell you what, race fans, many years from now he'll look back at this video and say, that was my 1st feature win, because I tell you what, he's got a lot more coming. If he is anything like his dad, Brian Baum, he's going to turn out to be one fantastic race driver. And last but not least, we meet the winner of the Midwestern 75-lap Figure 8 race event. One of the most classic race events of the Sportsdrome Speedway's entire history, and your name goes in the record books for coming out on top. Fast qualifier tonight. You had the fastest car.
Yeah, we broke track record and finally got the car lined out and qualified good. Was real good in the race. Me and Chris got together a few times, then I ended up turning him around. I hate that it happened, but it did, so that's part of it.
That is part of figure eight racing. Sometimes there's contact at the intersection. Sometimes there's some contact while you're passing or getting passed. But how do you feel about the race itself? The car, it was just a jackrabbit all night. Once you did take the lead for good, you were gone.
Yeah, it was real fast. We changed a bunch of stuff in practice and probably practiced more than we practiced all year, and finally got it where I'm happy with it.
Any close calls at the intersection?
There was a few, but it wasn't as bad as it probably looked from the stands.
Have you won this race event before?
Yeah, I won it last year.
So you're the defending winner, won it 2 times in a row, back-to-back, the Midwestern Figure 8 75-lap race event. Give you a chance to mention the sponsors on your machine.
I got R&D Race Engines, Dean World, Red World, Susanna World, Colin World. My wife and kids, they put up with me working on my car, trying to help everybody else out. And Danny Wheeler helps out a lot. I got Skip's Construction, Craig Signs, Jim French Builders, and Extreme Window Tinting. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. There's a million sponsors on this car.
One car actually got tumped over on its roof after a collision at the intersection. Were you close to that one?
No, I was in the turn and seen it happening. It was pretty wild, though.
Jerry O'Leary got turned over on his roof. He walked away uninjured, though, but it was quite a scary moment. Well, congratulations again on your back-to-back wins now in the 75-lap Midwestern Figure 8 Classic here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Gary Isgrigg.
Thanks, Frank.
Okay, so there you have it from Sportsdrome Speedway in Jeffersonville, Indiana. It's in the record books. It's history. The Midwestern 75-lap Figure 8 Classic from Sportsdrome Speedway.